mes sens, dans tous les sens interdits, j'entends tout ce qu'il faut, les vrais, les faux et les non-dits. Je suis une fille et je plante mes talons aiguilles en plein dans ton mille. Si tu te défiles, prends garde à toi mon cœur, je pleure pour ton manque de style.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain that you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere. And I've lost my light, for I toss and turn. I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you. I ran. Now I'll run from you, this tainted love you've given. I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears, and that's not nearly all. Oh, tainted love. Good evening, Legion, and welcome to Tales from the Grim and Bad Moon Rising, our Urban Shadows campaign set in the fictional city of New Acadia, New Orleans, Buffyverse. You got it. Tonight, I will aim to keep the city political and dark, keep the characters' lives out of control and evolving, Eden, and we all play to find out what happens. If you want to affect what happens, our donation options are below. They're fine though. They don't need help. It's cool. Let's go around and meet our cast of characters, starting with our very special guest, Mal. Hey, Mal. Who are you? What are you playing? Tell us about it.
I'm Mal, and I'm playing Oberon. He's a Tainted, and we found out over the weekend that he's a complete trash fire.
Great. Easy. Easy. Love it. Done. Amazing. Speaking of trash fires, Kienna. Hi.
Hi. Yes, I'm excited to be here. I ran from the train because I was stuck on it for an hour. That was fine, but I'm here now.
Fine.
I'm here now. And I play Ophelia, the other Tainted, the other trash fire. What happens when you put trash fire and trash fire together? I guess we're gonna find out.
Great. I'm so looking forward to that. Greg?
Hi, Lauren.
No, try again. No.
Hold on a sec.
Take two?
Yeah, here.
Take two.
I'll do my sitcom entrance. How's
Thanks.
that?
That's what I want.
Okay, so just give me the hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Lauren, it's me, Grimjack21502, here on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim team here on the Twitch. I'm going to be playing some Doyle Reed for you tonight. P.S. He's a dragon. Let's have some fun. Welcome along, Mal. We are the radio station that always rocks here at WKRP in New Arcadia. Back to you, Lauren.
Thank you for that. Really, that just perked me right up. Can't you tell? Let's transition over to a dead man, Tommy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not dead yet.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, unless
that's true. I haven't gotten to the recap yet. Silly me.
Yeah, unless you murked me off screen like you did, Carmen. Yeah, I'm Tommy. I play Eden, a resident wolf boy who may or may not survive the first 5 minutes of this episode. We don't know. Don't worry, I do have a character ready to go if he does die very soon.
Super secret hint. He's another dragon.
Nope.
You wouldn't even do it. He would never do that. Allison, save us as you do.
Hey everybody, it's Allison, and I am playing, of course, Sister Claire Fiorentina, late of the Scholastic Sisters of St. Mary Magdalene, She's an oracle. She hears voices. She sees the future. She's also very wholesome, and she's a classic, looks like a cinnamon bun, is a cinnamon bun. Like all my characters, frankly.
I need to now transition to someone who isn't full of lies. Avery.
Hi, I'm Avery, and I'm playing what I like to call 1.5 Fae. I'm playing Evangeline, and Evangeline 2. I'm a doppelganger. I'm playing. She is usually the aware, but some Fae bullshit has occurred. The great thing about this is if Evangeline dies, I do have a backup. All of them.
Hey, Kiana. You are not a doppelganger, but it's all right. We forgive you for your lack of twosomeness. All right. Anyway, God. Brief recap. I'm concentrating. Evangeline, the real one, communed with the Archfey Mab, who wanted her help back in New Acadia. They agreed over a cup of tea with special properties, and Evangeline made her way back to the city proper via a lake. Anyways, meanwhile, Eden followed his army brother Brendan to Kara's den. After some foreplay, she agreed to relieve Brendan of the vampiric infection. Yes, it was. Don't even look at me like that. That's all that was.
Why you gotta say it like that?
They like to torture you. If Eden and his pack would join with her in taking the quarterback for the Night faction. He agreed, without talking to anybody else about it. Yeah. Back at the art walk, Doyle and Claire picked a fight with the Ordo Draconis. It went about as well as you'd expect. Ophelia got Mimi clear and surprised everyone by being the only cool-headed one present. Then an explosion of purple gas, the same one from Claire's visions, rocked the street. And that is where we are going to pick up.
Lauren, I hate to interrupt you, but we're going to go to a quick be right back, fix the cameras, and then we'll be right back.
You can just do it on the fly? This hasn't been the easiest day for you? Yep. Everything's normal here. We're all fine. How are you? Great. Cool. Yeah, go on. He cut off my sass. It throws me off my whole game because all my GMing is just sass. The art walk. The purple mist immediately covers the street, making visibility difficult for anyone on ground level. We'll start with Ophelia. So, you were near that shabbily dressed sorcerer whom you knocked down, but you can't see him anymore. And as the gas starts to rise off of the ground, you start to choke. Take 1 harm.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I like to start my games.
Love it.
You can hear people running. There's some screaming. You hear other choking sounds, though it's not overwhelming, but a hand grabs yours in the mist. And this hand and its accompanying body are close enough for you to see. Oberon, describe yourself.
Shit, where's that? I wrote it all down. He's definitely a man. He's Caucasian. He's wearing expensive clothes, but not fancy clothes, just expensive, like $300 pants and $150 t-shirt with a blue jacket. His hair is styled in a pompadour slightly with blue ombre shade in the black. And he's got a guitar on his back, an blue electric guitar.
Yeah, so he sticks out even in this kind of opaque purple mist. God damn it. And his hand is over yours. What do you do?
So he takes Ophelia's hand and immediately pulls her to him and embraces her tightly, his hands running over her like he's known her for a while, and he kisses her hard on the mouth. And before he pulls away, he gives her lip a little bite, not enough to draw blood, but enough to sting as he pulls back.
I think Ophelia definitely like tugs him back a bit. And just like, so do you do that with like all your friends or just me?
Well, all my friends are not you, but it's not the first time.
And I think she does look around, and then that like the smoke, and it's just like, hold on, wait. In her head, at least.
Yeah, as you're standing there, both of you take 1 harm.
Great. Cool.
It's fast.
Is this protected at all by armor or nah?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't mute him, Chad. I'm so sorry.
They can't hear me.
Yeah, and so as soon as like I think she gives Oberon a look. I mean, it's really nice to see you right now, but I don't think this is the right place and time for it. Oh, so and she is gonna look in the direction that she left Mimi.
I mean, you don't see her. She was around a corner.
Shit. I kind of left like my friend here. So do you want to tag along or?
Yeah, let's have some fun.
I'm really just gonna go. All right, let's see if I can find Mimi.
All right, so people are kind of brushing past you. It doesn't seem like they can see any better than you. I mean, you two, with your heightened senses, probably are as oriented as one could be at this level. But you do manage to find the wall and like the wall of the building on the corner, and can kind of bump your way through the tent that was there to where Mimi was.
Yep, going over there. And if it's empty, she just kind of like spins around. Fuck.
I like that you assume it was empty.
I do, because I
know
know
what?
you.
I'm gonna go with you on this. I'm gonna follow your improvisational choice, and the alley's empty.
God damn it.
I didn't say it was empty.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we looking for?
My friend Mimi, cute, wheelchair. She's wearing this like super cute like dress today. I'm just describing her outfit and what she looks like.
Yeah.
Was she in here?
Yep. So, you know, it's kind of alarming that she's not here and she's like looking.
I mean, the purple smoke's kind of alarming too.
That too. I think she is kind of like trying to figure out like what trajectory she could have gone and like anything. She's trying to glean for anything.
You might be able to see something from above, or you could just continue down this alleyway. I mean, Mimi's smart. If she couldn't see, if she was going to move, right, she's not going to head back into where people are running around blindly.
Yeah, so she's going to follow down that alley.
Yeah.
Probably not waiting for Oberon to follow because she's going to assume he's following.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make your way out of the alley. You are now clear of the purple smoke. Oddly, it seems pretty contained, almost like where you cross on Magazine, you're kind of crossing between Uptown and the Lower Garden District, and it seems to stop rather abruptly. Like it has air, it can move down this alley after you, but it's not so far. You don't see Mimi.
Yeah, so I think she's now kind of like pacing like, all right. Both Eden and Doyle might kill me later.
Doyle's here?
He was. I have no idea where he is right now. Because, like, you know, I went to actually go and help them, but then I, like, got split up that way, and then the purple smoke coming in. So they might be in there, but also if I know Doyle, he's probably actually going to get out of there if Claire's with him. I hope at least they should. I don't think Doyle's like that dumb.
I mean, from what I've heard, he can handle himself. We could always just split if you want.
I think I should probably still keep looking for Mimi. Also, why? I never thought that like art walks would be like, your kind of thing.
I was playing Fiona nearby.
And that was, I think, tilts her head. That was like, you?
I mean, could it be anyone else, really?
I know, it's been like a while since you've played music for me, so.
Well, if you want to find this Mimi, we should probably get moving again.
And are there a lot of other people around in this alley?
Not really where you are, no.
I think she's gonna look at Oberon with as an idea kind of forms in her head.
I missed that look.
Well, you're the one who just ghosted me for like 2 months, so.
You know how it is with work.
I hope you can keep up. And she's going to take demonic form, wings, fly up. I don't have to roll. Because I took that move.
I love it. Oberon, what do you do?
I guess I take demonic form to try and keep up.
Incredible. I assume the two of you are staying kind of, I mean, this is an alley, but the buildings here aren't that high. There are trees, though, that you can kind of use to duck in and out. So I'm going to, is that what y'all are doing, or are y'all being very obvious?
I think at first Ophelia's gonna be pretty cautious, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't
What
think
about-
Oberon's very cautious, especially because he can't fly, so he's got to work harder to keep up with her.
Yeah, what does the demonic form look like? Mal, please enlighten.
Yes.
So a pair of royal blue horns curls out from his forehead and goes back and ends in the point up. There's a blue halo that looks like neon tubing. His eyes glow blue with upside down heart pupils, and a second pair of eyes appears above them, exactly the same kind. His armor mostly covers his legs in like a sheath, then gives him claws. His shirt completely rips, and instead of wings, he has a second pair of glowing blue arms that protrude from his back.
Wonderful.
So she flies. He probably is climbing up the building as fast as he can and using all the extra arms and everything. He's probably running kind of like an animal on all fours or all sixes, I guess, at this point, to keep up with her.
I mean, luckily this is New Acadia and it's a festival of sorts, so you're probably okay as long as nobody gets too close to y'all like this. It's a strange city.
And I think if like Ophelia's noticing Oberon's not giving a fuck, she's slowly starting to like be a little more daring with her movements.
All right, you continue kind of down the most logical pathway until you come to on a corner a frozen yogurt shop. Does someone want to name it for me?
It's the Frozone, obviously.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
You act as Lauren.
I know. I mean, I hate it like I love it. Okay, so the Frozone, the worst, is Uptown. No, it's LGD. Great. So, and in the window, you can see Mimi. A little tear-stained, but eating a frozen yogurt with strawberries and walnuts.
Definitely takes a deep breath. And I think she definitely had like everybody's number that would have given to her. She definitely had Mimi's number. She had Doyle's number, obviously. I don't think she might have eaten, but only because she stole it off of Mimi.
Nice. As you're watching, you see someone sit across from her. Guy, leather jacket, kind of slightly curly, kind of brown with dirty blonde, like natural dirty blonde highlights. Oh, you wouldn't recognize him if you want to put a face to a name, or I can just tell you who he is.
Just tell me who he is.
It is the leader of the Strays, James Bourgeois.
Oh no.
And he sits down and she looks up and smiles, like wipes whatever was left of those tears away. And he sits down also with the frozen yogurt, chocolate with Reese's chunks.
I think Oprah would definitely notice Ophelia's eyes kind of narrowing.
I mean, if we stopped and because you told him who Mimi was and what she looked like, as soon as we stop, if he just walks in the door as all this shit's happening. I mean, he drops his demon form, but he walks in the door and immediately he just he pushes it open hard enough that it hits and swings back. And he's just like, Mimi, where have you been?
What?
And he goes to sit with them, and he are they sitting on opposite sides of each other?
Yeah.
Then he goes and sits right next to Mimi and puts his arm around her. We've been looking for you.
Ophelia's dropping her demon form and walking as well, although the back of her shirt's now ripped.
Oberon's not wearing a shirt at all at this point.
Yeah, someone from behind the counter's like, excuse me, you need to wear a shirt in here?
Oh, I wasn't gonna order anything. We'll be gone in a minute. Chill out.
And I think Ophelia will also gesture kind of outside in terms of just probably with people. It's like the remnants of people who kind of had to get out of there.
Mimi kind of looks at James apologetically. Just 1 second, I do actually know this person. And he's like, cool, sounds good.
And I think Ophelia will come in and sit down to complete the 4 seats.
Oh, are we staying in here now? I thought we were going outside, and now we're staying, and this person is touching me, and I don't know him, and I would like it to stop, I think?
Yeah. Ophelia will, reach over and just, push Oberon's hand off of Mimi.
Oberon, you do notice that her skin is, way warmer than an average person's. You being a demon, it doesn't hurt you at all, but you do notice it.
She's kind of off limits. Also, Mimi, this is my friend Oberon.
Yeah, this is my friend James.
I think Ophelia looks over at James oh yeah, I know.
Oh, James kind of finally puts a face to you and grins. It's not nice, though.
No. Ophelia responds with that same smile.
Yeah, so I just needed some breathing space. I needed to just get away from everything that was going on with Doyle and my teacher. I can't wait to go to class on Monday. It's gonna be so fun for me. I'm super sorry that I left you. I just it's totally fine. I'm an adult.
Yeah, you're super capable. I super know that. I was just super concerned because of everything that went down around there, and I didn't find you. So,
well, I mean, what them getting in each other's faces?
No. Were you around when they're weird purpley smoke thing that kind of flooded the area?
No.
Okay, good. Because that happened, so I kind of freaked out when I couldn't find you.
Is Doyle okay?
I'm pretty sure he'll be super fine. We've actually done. Anyways,
maybe I should call him.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, we could all meet here and have frozen yogurt. And he puts his boots up on the table.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, without the shirt, can you get your feet off the table? It's unsanitary.
He just ignores them.
Great. So Mimi takes out her phone and begins to dial up Doyle. But Oberon, your phone buzzes in your pocket.
He pulls it out. Is it a text or a phone call?
It's a text. It says, "Hey cutie, got some reports of a guy with horns wandering around the lower garden district. Are you being a bad boy? XOXO, lots of emotes, Belle."
He just responds with a bunch of emotes that somehow come out to "you know it."
Anything interesting? Comes back. No emotes.
He'll respond with, let's see. The art walk was attacked by something. There was purple smoke. We found some friends. I'm with Ophelia now.
Red. And let's cut away from this merry gathering, back to the art walk. Changeling, you and Penny are far enough away not to be caught up in this.
Excellent.
She's mostly recovered with your help. She's just kind of wiping her mouth and looking back. Like, you two are just like maybe a block off, but again, it doesn't seem to be following you. Almost like it's dissipating as soon as it tries to leave the street.
Can we like see it behind us though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's just looking back at it, and I say, we should probably get out of here. So, I don't know what that
Why?
is, but it doesn't.
What is?
She'll point it out.
What? I mean, people are acting weird. It's like a lot of people maybe ate what I ate.
I think hearing that, eventually probably will Doppelganger probably realize that I guess being Faye can only like she's definitely knows that Penny's mortal, right? I can definitely
Yeah.
sense that. Yeah. She'll just guide Penny away. It's like all the more reason to just stay away, I think.
Oh my god. I'm so fired. I dropped. Oh, great. That's great. That's great.
Yeah. The changeling gets Penny out of there, but I don't know if Penny would notice, but definitely doesn't ask like, "Are you okay?" or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just like focus on getting out of there.
Yeah. And if I recall, you had done a bit of healing on her to
Yes,
kind of help her
yes.
along and use her to like
Yes.
get you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. I'll just say that I marked corruption on the sheet I don't have. I'll just keep doing that until eventually you take over.
So where are you going?
At the moment it's just away. I think that the changeling might even be like just naturally go towards maybe the park.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of instinct perhaps to get somewhere more natural. But
Yeah.
at the moment it's just get away from this attention, because she knows that there is the potential possibility that a certain archfey might come and investigate.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, she just wants to get out of there.
Yeah, you can make your way to a small park. There aren't huge ones around here. It's not like close to City Park. But you can make your way to a small park with Penny, who just kind of collapses onto a bench.
Yeah, she'll look back. Can we see the art, like the where the art alley was from
Mm-mm,
here?
you're
Is it
a
not
few
fair ways
blocks
away?
away. You could kind of
Yeah.
see like down a street toward it. And as you were walking away, you definitely heard some screams, but mostly like confusion.
Okay.
Yeah, more than anything.
Alright, I think the changeling's probably mindset right now is it's probably best to disappear and lay low for a while.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna look at Penny and be like, just you should rest, head home probably, and then she pretty unceremoniously leaves.
Thanks.
There's no response.
Yeah.
she's rushing off.
Yeah. Penny just kind of lays down on the bench as you go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the changeling to just lay low for a little while, just while I'm gonna find just somewhere sheltered, somewhere like an alleyway, something where no one else is, and I'm gonna mark corruption to. I'm gonna turn into like a pigeon or something.
Great. Fantastic. What does that look like?
No, actually, she turned into a cookie bird, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and for some symbolism there.
Yeah.
And then it's a very smooth transition, and then she just flies off. Keeps an eye on. She'll keep an eye on that the smoke. Like, is it just contained to that square?
That's what it looked like when you were leaving. By the time you circle back, it's gone. You can kind of smell the changeling actually. I mean, Evangeline's car has been kind of out of commission. I guess by now we kind of recognize the smell as it kind of smells of gasoline, but there's something more to it that you can actually pick up. It's
Wait, did Kara never fix Evangeline's fucking car?
no.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, there's some other smell to it.
Okay.
Definitely still seems like man-made. It's very opposite of what the changeling is used to, but
yeah,
there's some kind of, it's like the smell of a candle that's just gone out, but there are other elements to it. It's like more complex than regular gas.
Yeah. Can I get lower and just see, are people still choking? Has it seemed to have dissipated completely?
You see a lot less people there. You see some people just standing around looking really confused. Like people have, because that smell is happening, people have like handkerchiefs over their face or like moving away, but you do see one body on the ground.
Can I see who it is?
You could put a face to a name.
Okay.
And you can roll with. Shall you roll with? Roll with wild.
Wild already. Wow. Okay, that's a miss.
It's a miss?
Yeah.
All right. So... either you don't know them or you owe them. The MC will tell you which. I think you owe them.
Okay.
Because it is a fae. Who you would know as Asteria. Evangeline, the real one, saw her at the club. She's a dancer. The changeling kind of knows her probably from back in the day in Arcadia itself. And we can decide why you owe her. But right now she's lying face down on the pavement.
Can I sleep down and just like peck at her face, I guess?
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
To make sure that she's
Yeah.
100% dead.
Yeah, as you enter the area, again, its smell is a lot stronger, but whatever seemed to be kind of affecting people seems to have dissipated by this point. You fly down near her and you kind of peck at her to see if she responds at all. There's a groan. She's not really moving, but she does not seem to be dead. Her breaths are very slow.
Alrighty. I'm gonna find another empty space, like empty alleyway around the area and change back. And then I'll go in and just kind of shake her awake and see what's happening, get a better look.
Yeah, it's slow going as she rolls over. She has kind of what looks like dyed kind of baby blue hair, very, very long, like flawless makeup on. She's kind of dressed down though, like she maybe lives around here. She's got like a grocery bag and is in track pants. And she kind of very slowly blinks. Breathing seems to be hard for her. What happened?
Let's just see. Just change it. Just kind of sigh. Like, come on. And just drags the stereo out. Back to the alleyway that I changed back in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll go with you.
Yeah. What happened? It's like stereo. What happened? Did you see anything?
Do I know you?
She'll go back to the alleyway, and I'm guessing this changeling has like a original form, right?
Yeah. What do you want it to be?
Oh, I think it's a very pale visage. Eyes still have a pupil, but there's no iris, I guess, so it's just those pinpricks, and it's just very, very angular face with these pointed ears, and this like very like platinum blonde, almost white hair that just falls. And as they get into this alleyway, and it's clear that no one else is around, they'll let that form flash just briefly. It's like it's me.
How'd you get here?
Bit of help, but let's just say I've done the old switcheroo, as we do. Yeah. Just
I didn't know we could still do that.
I didn't either, but here I am. I'm not complaining.
There was something happened. There was a gas, and it hurt, like to breathe in.
Yeah, she at a loss, honestly. Unless that gas, it definitely seemed man-made, or at least smelt like smelt akin to something man-made.
Yes. We lost Key. And by man-made, I mean like of men, not necessarily mundane, but of man.
Of men, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take us
just kind of like rubs the bridge of her nose. Like, I don't know what these humans are doing, but
I'm sorry to interrupt everybody. Let's take a quick break and see if Kiana can come back, and then
back, yeah.
Yep. We'll be right back, friends.
Fantastic. We are back. So as you're standing there, yes, the gas, it smells of human
Yeah.
make. And at that, Asteria kind of takes a deep breath. It wasn't bothering them, so I think you're right.
She kind of gags at that. It's like, I just get settled, then this shit happens. Fuck. Where are you going?
I was gonna go to the club, maybe? Just get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Maybe Peach will know more about this.
Maybe.
I wouldn't show yourself to them. They're kind of friends with this form's ancestor. I don't know.
Does the changeling know about Evangeline's
Yes.
like ancestry? Yes. Just kind of nods. It's like, yeah, I think I might avoid the club. Let's just say if a certain someone finds me, I'll have to go back, and I don't want. That's not great. This is I mean, I have a nice apartment and stuff. I don't want to give that away.
Yeah, I liked my first apartment here too.
It's a bit of a shit show, but it's. I don't know how this girl survived for however long she was here, but
I don't know, she looked kind of a mess to me
yeah.
when I saw her.
Yeah, when I saw her apartment, it's a fucking mess.
Okay. You should call me. It's good to know there's more like us here. We were kind of the only ones for a while.
Mm.
Me
Yeah,
and Peach.
I'll exchange numbers with Asteria.
Great. And where do you go?
Shit. I guess. I guess she goes home.
Fantastic. All right, back to the art walk. Several minutes before what just happened, Doyle and Claire, you were right in front of Damien when this explosion rocked, and the gas very quickly moves and starts to envelop this area that you're in. You see Damien kind of look around before the mist swallows him. And both of you, well, no, only one of you begins to choke. Doyle, you take one harm.
What type of
And you cannot, it is gas. It's gas. It's magic gas. It is not an element.
Gas certainly sounds like an element.
It is not a natural element.
Are we sure? Can I phone a friend?
No. I'll call Summer.
I gotta
She'll
call.
be like, you right?
I'm gonna call Eden. I'm gonna call Eden and ask him real quick. No, I'm joking.
Literally while you're choking, take a harm.
Okay. I have been harmed. Are you happy?
Not
Eden
yet.
answering the phone as Doyle's choking. Good, die.
I heard Lauren was gonna kill you. I was going to say goodbye, but fuck you instead.
Wonderful.
Sorry. Acting.
Doyle and Claire, how about you both roll keep your cool?
Sure.
Okay.
Great. Claire, all is well. You are not choking. Yay. You are able to see the purple as it kind of starts to obscure anything that's too far away. And I'll tell you what else you notice as you keep your cool. A lot of people look confused, and a handful of people, similar to what Doyle is experiencing right now, are choking. A lot of them are kind of start running toward any place that looks clear, and that kind of starts a general panic as the majority of people begin to sniff the air and also start moving to get out of the area. And you see one person who's kind of in the middle of everything with long baby blue hair starts to kind of choke harder it almost looks like she's going to hurl, but it's like she can't get her breath and her body is just like fighting her. Yeah, what do you do?
What about Damien?
You cannot currently see Damien.
I was nose to nose with him, wasn't I?
Yeah, so if you want to keep your cool, it's gonna cost you losing sight of him.
Both of us?
No, you kept your cool.
I partially kept my cool.
Yeah, so on a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you what it's going to cost to keep your cool, as stated in the rules of Urban Shadows, version 1.
I'll make sure and read them soon. So to keep my cool, I have to lose sight of him.
Yeah.
But Claire already keeps her cool so she can see him. According to the rules?
According to the narration that I just set up, she saw him look around, and then the purple mist began to envelop you.
Okay. Yeah, he'll just back up. I mean, just try to get out of the mist.
Okay. So yeah, you can start making your way out of it. But as you go, you do hear almost whispered right up against your ear, "I'll make sure you're alive last, so you can lose them all over again." And you hear a popping sound. But you can make your way out. You were much closer to the edge of the art walk.
Do I have my breath, like, when I hear this?
Not really. If you want to try and say something back, you can take another harm, or you can get out.
No, I'm not going to say anything. As I retreat, I am going to simply laugh maniacally, because this guy is fucking fooling himself, and that is what my laugh says.
Great. Take another harm as you inhale to do this.
Gladly.
Great. Claire, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk toward the person that I saw that is choking.
Mm-hmm.
Completely calm. But I'm going to walk toward her and kneel down next to her.
Mm-hmm.
My child, you need to come with me.
She kind of looks up at you through this stuff that's pouring around you. And as she focuses on you and sees how you're not reacting to it, she kind of pushes you, or pushes herself away. It's pretty weak, but
Child, I won't harm you. I'm here to save you. Come with me. And I grab her by the wrist, try to pull her up, and hopefully her survival instinct will...
She's not really moving. She's more like going to the ground.
Like she can't move?
Yeah, like she's dead weight.
All right. I would like to let it out and attempt to clear the air around her so she can breathe.
Okay, let's do it. I believe you have an advantage.
I think I'm good with the 10.
Okay. Great. On a 10 plus, ignore the corruption or choose another from the list. So you can choose one and mark corruption or choose, you can either ignore the corruption or choose another.
I'm going to take definite hold of something vulnerable or exposed, i.e., this person. And then I'm going to try to, I want to get out to the edge of the mist with her, and I'm going to use my blood move this way.
Sorry, your blood move?
Yeah, I picked that up with my last advancement. Does she look like she's going to be okay at this point to me?
I mean, it depends what you're doing with you said you wanted to clear it out?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see how that goes. So...
Well, that I did, right? That was the let it out roll.
Okay, then can you describe it?
Yeah. I am kneeling next to her already. I reach out and I, with my thumb, make the sign of the cross on her forehead. And I start to pray under my breath. And it's as if it's almost like a little tornado moving around us, except it's really slow and the mist just kind of moves out to the edges of it. And the two of us are sitting there in clear air.
And it spreads. As it goes, her kind of silvery eyes look up at you, confused and a little wild. But as she is able to breathe clear air again, she kind of falls to the concrete and just lays there. Her breathing is slow, but she's alive and no longer choking.
I stand up and look around now.
Mm-hmm.
Is the mist showing any signs of dissipating?
Yes.
All right, then I am just going to walk very calmly back toward where Doyle was standing.
Mm-hmm. As you start moving through, you do catch sight of the kind of silver bobbed blonde woman with the briefcase and the what looks like Bluetooth headset, kind of walking by, exiting, going a different way from you, but you cross paths. She doesn't look harried at all, but she makes eye contact with you, kind of nods and keeps moving. And you and Doyle can meet up.
Are you all right?
Fine.
Yeah, me either. We need to get some... I don't know, but we need to get it. And I see the look in his eyes, and I'm like, no, not a drink, Doyle.
I'm lost.
Doyle's phone starts to ring.
Who's
assume it says like Lil Sis or something.
No, it would be Curie Lazy or Curie by Mr. Mister. Hello.
I didn't mean your ringtone. Okay.
Oh.
Doyle?
Yes?
Is everything okay?
Fine. How are you?
You sound really weird. Ophelia said there was an explosion, like a gas leak.
Maybe.
Are you okay, weirdo?
Yes.
Is there anyone around you can give the phone to? So I can ask them?
It's my phone. If I give it away, I won't have one.
What do you even do with it? You like play Snake on it.
I don't know.
even know what that game is because it is not on the App Store.
What's the App Store?
Doyle!
What?
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 Why do you sound like that? Are you okay?
I'm gonna make it.
Ophelia! He's being annoying.
I think Ophelia will just take the phone and be like,
Siri, what's the App Store?
I'm not Siri, God.
Siri?
Ask him if he's okay.
Siri, you sound like Ophelia.
You don't sound dead, so that's
And
a
you're
good
not
thing.
senile either, yet.
Mimi's at the frozen yogurt place, Frozen. I'm probably gonna head out, maybe, but just so you know. Also, good to know that you're not dead yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he's got like 10 years left.
7.
You're gonna need like a drink or something.
No, don't encourage him to drink. I'm trying to like.
I've been told to get a drink.
Either way, just like stay alive, I guess, and just like don't do anything too stupid that you wouldn't do without me. And yeah, just like keep me updated as to where you are, and when Mimi, and keep it updated to Mimi as well, so we know that you're not dead.
Got ya. If you see someone that answers to the name of Damian Morgan, rip out his throat.
All right.
Thanks.
Hand the phone back to Mimi.
Good phone call. All right. Well, Claire and Doyle, think about
Hello?
whatever they would like to do. Let's go over to St. Charles. Eden and Brendan emerge into the setting sunlight together. Brendan looks still a little out of it, but much healthier than he did just a few minutes ago. The color is back in his cheeks. He seems to be walking a little more with a little more focus.
Feeling a little more like yourself there, buddy.
Yeah. That was not one of my prouder moments.
I can't blame you. Kara is real hard to deal with.
I never really got you two, and I don't think I want to get it.
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't think we ever got, or at least I never got us either. So Eden had told at least Dean, to try and follow him best they could. So is it possible for Dean to be showing up sometime soon?
Yes. Dean, Bruce, and Alessandra are kind of the closer members of you. And so once you get out, if you'd like to tell them kind of exactly where you are, we can fast forward and make that happen.
Yeah, like I call up Dean and let him know the location, and that that someone probably needs to go see Faye. I'm gonna get you to someone just to make sure that you're 100% better. You know, make sure that we get you back to fighting shape.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Do you mind giving me a moment? I need to make another phone call real quick.
Yeah, sure. He kind of finds as y'all are walking, kind of finds a stoop and sits.
Don't wander. Don't go wandering anywhere weird that now.
I am sitting in a dapple of sunlight.
Yeah.
I feel great.
I'm sure that feels good. Yeah.
And he kind of leans back and closes his eyes.
Eden's gonna call Doyle because he knows Doyle will answer his phone. Like, Mimi will sometimes not answer, so
that's just rude. When you go to call Doyle, he does not answer.
Okay, that's really weird. Normally Doyle is like immediately on that, and I immediately call Mimi.
She does pick up. Hey, Stormcloud.
Hey, Sunshine. How are y'all doing all right? Y'all having fun?
Oh, shit. I just forgot where you were going. Are you okay? It's been a hot minute. It's been very stressy.
Sorry, it's been stressy. Like, wait.
There was an explosion, and
there was an explosion.
And Doyle was getting up in my music teacher's face, and it was.
I don't care about Doyle. Are you okay, Mimi?
I'm fine. I'm at the Frozone.
You're at the why would? Okay, you're at the Frozone.
Someone asked me to get frozen yogurt. Don't make a big deal about it.
So, who asked you to get frozen yogurt?
A boy. But I'm here with Ophelia, so everything's fine.
No. Oh, no. What boy? Do I know him?
I don't know. He's like from the neighborhood. Don't worry about it.
Can I take the phone from her?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I take the phone from her. Hey, man, your sister's doing fine. We're all good here. Don't worry.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? How do you know Mimi?
She knows Ophelia, and I know Ophelia, so we're all friends now. It's just fine. Everything's great.
Okay, I need you. Okay, hey buddy, bro, I need you to put Ophelia on the phone right now, or my sister, one of them.
Ophelia, do you want to talk to? Who is this? Mimi, say this was?
Eden. Tell her this is Eden. Mimi's brother.
Do you need to talk to Eden? He sounds pretty insistent. I think I might just hang up.
Sure.
Oh, wait, is that Eden? The guy in the leather jacket says.
Can I hear that over the phone?
Kind of.
I have very good hearing.
I know you're a good puppy. Yes.
No. Is that James?
Yeah, he said his name is James. James, do you know my brother?
Hey, new person, whoever you are, can you give the phone to James?
Why? I thought you wanted Ophelia.
I want Ophelia after I want James.
I have my phone back. If y'all want to talk to my brother, use your own phone.
Sure, Mimi. Text me your brother's number so I can talk to him later.
Okay.
Hands the phone
No,
back.
no, don't give him my number. Do not give him my number, Mimi.
Glad you're okay. We're all
No, no,
fine
what happened?
here.
What
Everything.
happened?
There was a gas leak, but everyone's fine. Doyle's fine. I checked for you. I know you were really worried.
Not worried at all. What about Evangeline?
Yeah, no, he's pretty strong. I haven't seen her, but she wasn't like. She was kind of helping this girl who vomited. I think she ate something bad, or she was super wasted.
Okay. I'm glad you're okay. Tell James that Eden says hi.
Oh, James, my brother says hi. And she hangs up. That was my new favorite thing. And as the phone clicks off, Bruce, Alessandra, and Dean meet up with you.
Hey, y'all. I don't think anyone. It's been 6 weeks, so maybe I haven't seen Brendan in a while, so none of them. So I'm gonna go. Hey, sorry for that whole thing. Something strange was going on. This is my old bud from the army. This is Brendan.
They all kind
Brendan.
of do the head nod at him. The hey, hey.
Brendan, this is Dean, Bruce, and Alessandra. They are old friends of mine from the neighborhood. They're gonna get you to a friend of ours who's a doctor, and who's gonna check you up, you know. And I sort of lean over to Dean and I do the motion.
Yeah, very subtle, very subtle.
Yeah. And like something I think went down back at the art gallery. I'm gonna go check it out. Can you get him to Faye?
Should
Tell
I
her.
mention your name or not your name?
Not my name.
Not your
preferably.
name.
Not
Cool,
your name.
Cool,
It's a favor
cool.
for you. She always liked you way more.
I'm likable. People like me.
People do like you, Dean.
They do. All right.
But
Yeah.
I need to go make sure my sister's okay and also that other people are okay.
Yeah. Sure.
And then again, can you call the gang? We need to have a meeting at the old hangout tonight.
Yeah, we really do. Alessandra can tell you the details. Me and Bruce will get him out of here. And they start to kind of help Brendan. They call an Uber and head out. And Alessandra's sitting there. Alessandra's got kind of long, brownish, like between brown and black, wavy hair and brown eyes. She's also from Central City, like you are. And she waits for them to go.
So what's up? What was Dean getting at there?
So Carmen's son came to the hangout.
Uh-huh.
And he was looking for you.
Did he say what he needed me for?
It was, he just said it was about his mom.
Okay.
And he wants to meet with you tonight.
Okay, you can bring him by the... I mean, do you know where he is? Do you have his number? Do you know, like, do we have a way to get in touch with him? You can bring him to the...
Yeah. He gave me his card.
Okay, yeah. Tell him to meet us at the old hangout.
Do you know anything about him?
I'm gonna be honest. Do I know anything about him?
You could do I would let you do put a face to a name, I guess, with Knight.
Okay, awesome. Roll with Knight. Put a face to the name. I think this is it. Okay. The 12.
Nice. Okay, on a 10 plus, you've dealt with them before, learned something interesting and useful about them, or they owe you a debt. Do you have a preference?
Learn something interesting. Yeah. Learn something interesting. I don't think I've really interacted with him, so I don't think there's a debt.
You know he's a wolf, again, more in line with the CBD wolves, but he was not heavily involved with their pack, more concerned with like his day job. He is the eldest of Carmen's children. So kind of naturally, I mean, after her death was kind of assumed to be taking over for her. But the interesting bit that you know is that he is not interested in doing that.
Okay. All right. And does he have a name?
Manuel.
Okay, yeah, no, we can bring him by the hangout. He's extended pack.
He looked pissed.
At me? He's pissed at is he pissed at me?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was his general vibe.
I mean, I feel like that's probably his general vibe. I kind of know. I know him by like association, but I don't really like know him.
Right. I mean, maybe he's just like pissed about his mom's death.
I mean, yes, there's that. Okay, I was just making sure. Look, all right, there's a lot of shit going down right now, and I really don't need another person. We've got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah. Okay, well, have
You
fun.
mind? Yeah.
With your
Yeah, can you just make sure there's some extra patrols around the neighborhood?
Sure.
There's shit's getting kicked up again, and I don't want our neighborhood getting run over by it.
Yeah. Okay. You're going back to the art walk?
I'm heading that way. There was apparently something about a gas explosion.
Yeah, I've been hearing about those.
I'm a little concerned, and I knew a lot of people there. So,
like, your human friend?
Yeah, my human friend. Yep, she was there,
Yeah.
and my sister was there, but is not there anymore, which is good. And then her weird friend Doyle, and a couple other people I knew.
Cool. Okay, I'll go do the.
Also, if a guy named Doyle, cowboy hat, kind of a drawl, bit of an asshole, comes
You're
around,
describing you are describing so many guys in New Acadia right
his
now.
name is
I don't
Doyle,
know.
and smoke comes out of his nose. He's not allowed in the hangout.
No Doyle's allowed.
Yep.
Got it. I will go do the pack work and you. Okay, bye.
Wait, can I can I figure does it feel like she's being a little passive aggressive here? Like can
maybe
I figure
maybe she's judging you a little.
New packs. Okay. Okay. Starts dialing up Evangeline.
All right. We'll see if that phone call reaches its intended target. Evangeline, the real one.
Yes.
You look out the peephole and see your mother.
Yeah, I think I recall that she'd like just showered and has like a towel around her, but even
Mhm.
so, she'll like and just open the door for her mom. Mom?
Honey? You're here.
Yeah,
I
her mum would be able to tell immediately that she's choking up. It's like, get inside, get inside.
Okay. She walks in, a bit of a hunch, but very well dressed in they look casual, but they're more tailored clothing than you might expect. Just for someone who seems pretty casual. She walks in and kind of looks around the apartment. It's cleaner here.
Yeah, and she just closes the door behind her and locks it. It's like, give me a second. I'm so how long has it been?
I haven't heard from you in over a month. I was getting worried.
At the over a month, like the confirmation of all the calendars on the wall kind of hits her, and she just like dissolves a little bit. It's like, give me a second, and she's just gonna go into her goes into her room, and comes back out and grabs some clothes, and then goes back into her room. And I just have a quick little question regarding things. One, that when after she drank the tea, there was that color change in her vision. And I was like, is that still going? Is that like?
Oh
even in her
yeah.
room?
You can kind of. I think ever since you've walked in, especially with the all the paint supplies, you're getting kind of stronger from all your senses. Like when she hugs you, as she comes in, even though you're in your towel, and she sees your tears and she holds you, and it's like you can feel her warmth like pouring into your body. Her hair is silver, which it usually is. She takes very good care of it, but it's like shining to you. You swear you can hear things in other apartments, not very far away, just more than you usually be able to.
The other question is, as she quickly gets changed, I guess she has like a full body mirror in her room. Like, does she look different?
I mean, with your vision, it's like you can see all the different parts of you more. Your eyes seem brighter. You feel like you have like a bit more energy than you'd expect, especially after everything you've been through.
Yeah, this has been one big day for her.
I mean, your hair looks shiny, your nails look like they are strong, you know what I mean? It like there's something, but it's mostly in your eyes, and you keep smelling this, like, especially now that your nose is like through the oil paints, like you feel like you smell like the outdoors in a good way.
Alrighty, yeah, she just quickly gets changed and comes back out to her mum and like sits her down on the couch. It's like, I am so sorry. I think a combination of one, her mum is here, and two, like all these sudden like sensory overload, like especially in kind of situation, sensory overloads. She just like she's shaking and she just kind of dissolves even more. It's just like I don't know how to explain this. I don't. Shit, oh god.
It's okay. I saw a post on, I mean, I didn't even know you had an Instagram, but I was trying to see if you were working, and I found your art show, so I figured you had to be okay, but I wanted to come and see you.
She goes to check her phone, remembers that it's fucking waterlogged as fuck, wraps it in some towels, and then it's like, can I borrow your phone? I need it.
Sure, sweetie. What's wrong?
She's gonna check her own Instagram account.
Oh yeah. It's like someone out of the anthropology catalog has taken over. Like, you see yourself, you see pictures from like the last couple days, you see like kind of snippets of new artwork, you see like a post about the art walk and your booth.
Yeah, she just sees these and she's scrolling through them, and they can see that both at the phone and her hand scrolling is shaking even more. And she's just like, I don't know how to explain this, but I didn't post these. This isn't me. And she just gives her mum a phone back and just sits there with her head in her hands, like trying to figure out what's.
Sweetie, are you on anything?
No, Oh. She
It's
just sits
okay
there.
if you are.
No, I'm not. I swear. Oh God, it's gonna sound like I am. Oh. Whoever's been around this past month isn't me. I haven't been. There's another me. Look, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to explain it to you either. I'm gonna sound crazy.
Have you... There's a long pause from her. She just lets you get this all out, and she puts her hand on your back. Sweetheart, have you been in contact with a man with dark hair, wearing a black suit?
She'll look up at that one, like eyes very much full of tears. Aaron.
So, yes.
Yeah, you know him?
Yes.
She kind of sits and slumps a little bit. What else do you know?
I know that if you say this isn't you, and she gestures at the pictures on your phone, then I believe you.
Mom, yeah, she just sits and processes for a second. It's just, you do?
Yes.
How?
Let's just say I've been around for a while.
Mom, please, can you please be the one person who gives me a straight answer? How long exactly have you been around?
I was here when this city was founded.
But I don't know much about the city history and how long the city's been around.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah. 1718?
Which is how long ago?
200, 300. I've forgotten math.
Yeah,
Almost 300 years.
She just stares at her mum, like mouth agape for a second. What?
And as you say that, there is a knock at the door.
Evangeline like kind of gets up and she's gonna quietly like tells her mom to like stay here. And she's gonna check the people.
A pale man with long black hair and a black suit is outside of the door.
I recognize said man.
Yeah, that's Aaron.
Yeah, there we go.
Standing politely as he always does, his hands behind his back.
Yeah. I turned to my mom and was like, okay, it's Aaron. Before I answer the door, what do you know about Aaron? Is he gonna kill me?
I highly doubt it.
It's just that's a question I've been having to ask a number of times in the past few weeks. She looks at the calendars, like unsure how to word it, but she'll open the door a crack for Aaron.
He raises his eyebrows.
I owe you an apology, first and foremost. She'll open the door properly and let him in.
I sensed when you arrived back.
Yeah. She just kind of sits and slumps. It's like, this is gestures to her mom, Valerie. It's like, this is my mom, this is Valerie, but from what I've heard, you know each other? Well, she knows you at least.
Yes. And Valerie's kind of giving him the side eye, but from the front.
Yeah. The moment I'm just like, I feel like everybody knows something except for me.
It's your mom says that's both the blessing and the curse of being mortal, dear.
I'm not even sure about the mortal part anymore, honestly. It just kind of looks to Aaron. It's like, what's going on?
Well, there's a lot to get into. But first, I think we need to deal with the main problem.
Yeah, she looks frantically around the room. So so there's someone who looks like me walking around. What am I meant to do?
You have
Does
to
anyone...
kill her. Or at least make her weaker than you, because right now, and he kind of reaches out, and it's strange because his hand doesn't pass through you, but it almost gives as his hand rests on you, even that, you just feel weak, like you could collapse onto the couch.
Yeah, she just sits down at that. Like, what's wrong with me? It just looks dead at Aaron. It's like, please, just tell me what to do. I'll do what I can, but I
will help you.
Thank you.
We have to find her, which shouldn't be hard if she hasn't noticed the change in herself. I assume she will come here. We will hurt her and force her to go back.
How am I meant to hurt her? I can't. I'm not strong already. I can't. I don't know how to. And she just babbles. Like, you can tell. Yeah.
He lets you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel different, but I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of stops for a bit and just like, I don't even know if anyone's noticed.
I did.
Kind of nods a bit. It's like, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you before.
It was understandable. Valerie pipes up. I wouldn't have talked to him either, honey. Look at him. He's very suspicious looking.
He just kind of swallows thickly and wipes at her eyes. Okay, so what we should we should have some kind of plan. She's probably gonna come back here if she hasn't noticed that I'm back. I mean, we could just wait.
A plan would probably be good if she's doing nothing too draining. She likely won't notice.
Okay, I need to I need to let someone else know. I don't know what would happen if someone sees both of us, or what. Mom, can I borrow your phone again?
Sure.
I think the only number she'd know off by heart at the moment, because it would be Ophelia's number. So she's gonna call Ophelia.
Great. Ring, ring.
She'll see this eventually. Hey. You never call. What's up?
Ophelia, oh god, this is gonna sound, have you noticed anything strange about me these past few weeks?
Well, you were kind of wearing newer clothes. Normally you wear the clothes, but you usually wear sweaters over them. Oh yeah, you also got this really new perfume. Kind of looks at the phone for a minute. So
Evangeline, as hearing this, just kind of just kind of any wind that was in her just leaves her. She just slumps, and essentially it's her fears can be confirmed that no one Ophelia didn't notice.
and I think she's just I thought you just got a weird boost of self-confidence, which I wasn't gonna dismiss.
No, Ophelia, are you busy right now?
And she looks at the table. She looks at Oban right across from her, Mimi to her left, and James to her right. I could go over.
Just kind of looks up and then looks at Aaron, and so, stops for a while. I actually don't come over, but I need you to listen to me, and I need you to tell everyone else, okay? It's gonna sound really strange, but when you see me, I'm going to have my hair in a braid, okay? Remember that.
I mean, okay.
Who else is with you?
Mimi is, and I don't think you ever met Oberon, but I talked to you about him before.
I remember the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will have my hair in a braid, okay? Something's really wrong. I don't know if I can really describe everything over a phone call. But
okay.
I'll come find you at some point, okay?
I've always got my phone.
Okay.
Okay, you sure? You don't sound super okay. You sound like you kind of just had a good cry ago.
Yeah. Listen, it's been a very long day, okay? Just remember that. Please tell everybody, okay?
I mean, if you say so.
Alright, I'll come find you. So it's just kind of I don't think it's safe for me to leave my house right now, but I'll explain everything the next time we meet up.
Are you in danger right now?
Maybe.
Are you sure that I shouldn't come over there? Because
She kind of lowers her voice a bit. It's well, Aaron's here. If it just kind of looks up at Aaron to judge her, judge her response, because she just kind of remembered the oh shit, there's some tension there, but also she knows that Aaron doesn't like her.
Yeah, his eyebrows are just. He raises them.
Okay.
He only gets quiet from him.
Yeah.
Oh, Didn't know that you knew Aaron.
Yeah, it's a very long story, and I'd like to sit down with you and talk about it properly. It's a long conversation.
Okay, I was just checking your neighborhood just so I'm like super close in case something happens. Does that sound okay?
That's a good. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Evangeline hangs up like quite abruptly. Hands still shaking. You can tell that she's very much panicked. But she does get up and go through her things, and she'll get out her hair tie and just braids her hair really quick.
Valerie and Aaron are just kind of both sitting on the couch. Aaron very formally, not talking to each other as you do this. Valerie's legs crossed away from him with like her hand on the arm. And I think we'll leave Evangeline to think about exactly what she wants to do with her doppelganger, and we'll briefly go back to the Frozone. Ophelia, you've just gotten off the phone with Evangeline, who you swore was just at the art walk, but now she's saying that she can't leave her house.
Yeah.
It's all very confusing. The Froyo has been consumed. The girl behind the counter never really got Oberon to do anything she wanted.
Nobody can control Oberon.
No. What are y'all doing?
I think as soon as Ophelia puts down the phone, she is opening her messages.
Mm-hmm.
And she's scrolling down.
Yeah.
To Belle's number.
Yeah. You gonna text or you gonna call? What are you
I'm gonna text.
You're gonna text?
I'm not gonna look that desperate that I'm gonna call them.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna message. I think I found Aaron's weakness. Pink heart emoji.
There's a red receipt, the first one in a while. There's ... for a while. And then there's a map with a pinned location on it and a time of 9 p.m. and a winky face. And then a little devil emoji.
Oh, Ophelia grins so widely.
Did you get a good message or something? You're on your phone a lot. I mean, I guess we all are. James isn't. I guess you aren't either. I don't know if I caught your name or not at this point. What is it again?
How rude of me. I'm Oberon. It's nice to meet you.
You too. I'm Mimi. Do you always go around without your shirt on, or is it because of the heat?
I was doing parkour. I took my shirt off to do parkour.
He's like super good at it.
Also, at this point, he's opened a bottle of beer that he had on him because he doesn't care what the Frozone people say about it.
James is like, respect.
Also, I have a question because I did sort of read how to play my character.
Yeah.
I totally kissed Ophelia at the beginning of the game. That was an intimacy.
Yes, that was totally an intimacy move, buddy.
Motherfucker.
So she needs to give me a debt that she holds on someone else.
Yep. Who do you have debts on, baby?
I have debts on a bunch of people.
Woo!
I, off the top of my head, because I don't have Roll20 open, I have debts on Evangeline. I have one on Eden, thanks to Kay.
Mm-hmm.
I also have one on my hot vampire guy that spared the life of Adam. That was his name.
I actually have 2 debts on me.
Oh yeah, I have two debts on you.
Yeah, I think this is almost kind of Ophelia. Yeah, I think you two should. I feel like I mean, what do you want? It's I feel like between demons, it's almost like a pass off, not really like you don't talk about it. It's just something that kind of moves between you two because demons are all about debts. So who do you want? You want one on Eden, one on Evangeline, or one on the hot vampire boy?
I'll take one on Eden.
Great.
I think that's also probably why she had tugged him back after that kiss, because she's like, oh, you.
Yeah. And I'm sure Mimi's been talking about Eden, because I'm sure James has been bringing him up.
Oh, yeah.
So you definitely would have heard of him. So you lose one on Eden, and Oberon gains one. James, during this, has been kind of hardcore flirting with Mimi, who's not like super gullible, but is definitely partial to his charms. And they're exchanging numbers. And while all this fun stuff with phones is going on, Oberon, you get a text.
I'll look at my phone and read the text.
It is a map with a pinned location and a time, 9 p.m., and a message underneath that says, "Come ready to fight."
He grins like Ophelia just grinned.
Perfect. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's episode, because I think that's a great idea. For next time, we'll be jumping forward a few hours, so it's nighttime proper, because all the fun things in the city happen at night. So yeah, let's go around briefly and talk to everybody. Let's start with our good girl, Evangeline. Avery, you good?
I think I'm good. I don't know if I will be good for an extended period of time, but we'll see how it goes.
Where can we find you on the internet?
Yeah, no worries. I'm Avery. I got my map belt online. I'm an artist and I'm a cosplayer as well. I did the art for this stream as well as the Wild Beyond stream on here as well, and hopefully more streams in future. Yeah, not much is happening at the moment. I'm also on the I'm also on the Skydickers Academy channel on. It's Thursday evenings, so Friday afternoons for me. When we're playing through Hells and Back, which is one of the viewer games where we're going through the 9 hells, where I play Thistle, who is a wonderful little forest gnome paladin, and then immediately after that, I'm on the Rise of the Wardens, where I play Cecilia, who is a Tevinter mage, where we're playing the Dragon Age tabletop. So yeah, that's where I am on the internet. Alrighty.
Awesome. Tommy, who's still very much alive somehow.
Yeah. Still alive. Just. Oh, he's got a lot on his plate, and we just keep shoving it on. Like, he's not allowed to empty this plate apparently ever. So yeah. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the meeting they all have to have that night with the pack.
You're not looking forward?
I'm. Eden's not.
What?
It's very stressful.
You've got a whole pack.
Eden's under a lot of
wrapped.
stress. Okay.
Whatever.
There's a lot of stress going on in his life right now.
Where are you on the internet? I don't need to hear your excuses.
Wow, okay. I am Imperator Pengu on the Twitter sphere. I do tabletop RPG stuff on certain channels, specifically tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Greyhawk channel, where I run a supernatural investigative D&D campaign. Super fun. Come check it out. Otherwise, you can figure out what I'm doing by following me on Twitter. That's where I post everything I'm going to be doing. I also make some of the videos, intro videos. I think so far exclusively for this channel.
Yeah, no,
Pretty much exclusively for
you're
this
not
channel.
allowed to make them for other channels. Okay, thank you.
No. But yeah, so follow me on Twitter for all that fun stuff.
Awesome. Allie.
Hey, everybody. I love this story. I love this city. I love these characters. I love this drama. I cannot wait to see where all this goes next week. And I'm done for the week. So I will catch you all on... I guess I'm not. I'll catch y'all on Wednesday, right, Mel? Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
don't be a
Horoscopes
liar.
on Scraticus Academy on Wednesday night. Super fun there, chasing down cryptids in modern-day San Francisco. And I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Check me out on Twitter, Allison Robinson with 2 L's and a Y, and follow me there, and I'll see you around.
Awesome. Greg.
Hi, everybody. I'm Greg, Grimjack21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim team here on the Twitch. Join us, follow me on Twitter. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Star Trek with a lot of these fun people. And Realms Remembered next Monday, right before we lead back into another fun time at Bad Moon Rising. We'll see you next time, friends.
Kiana.
That was fun. Ophelia had a great time.
Uh-huh.
Getting back together with her super messy friend with benefits. It's fine. I'm sure it will be perfectly fine next time.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be super
She's back
fun.
in Belle's good graces.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Belle's at
Yeah.
least talking to her again.
True.
So that's an improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll find out the consequences of my actions next week. But until then, y'all can find me over on Twitter at KennaS, better way to pick up what I'm doing. Can all do all sorts of TTRPG things, whether that's live streaming or writing or shouting to the void. I'm part of the team here in Tales from the Grim. I'm Mod Mom on the Discord. I'm also half of Salty Sweet Games with Lauren. So if you like us and our faces, go and check us out over there. And finally, although Descent into Avernus is releasing tomorrow, if you don't want to wait for that, Jonathan Fry and I wrote a whole solo adventure that could be played with a group or just by yourself that can act as a standalone adventure or prologue into Descent into Avernus. You can find it on DM's Guild right now. It's called To Hell and Back Again. If you like Fae bullshit and Hell bullshit and mushing them together, you'll definitely enjoy the adventure. So go and check that out. If you do, please leave us a rating and a review. It helps a lot with the algorithms and all that fun stuff. But yeah, and let me know if you read and play through it and enjoy it, because we put a lot of work into it. It's super great. Keep it out, because we've got another release happening near the end of this week, or that's also related to Descent into Avernus. If you like holophants, you'll want to check it out.
Awesome. And our very special guest, Mal.
Hi, it was a blast. Thanks for having me. Maybe we'll get more trash fire next time. You gotta
we will.
slowly add gasoline to the fire.
Oh, it's gonna ignite.
Yeah, you can find me Wednesdays on Horoscopes on Scraticus Academy. It's a fun game where I play my hashtag Urban Druid. What else? There's some other stuff coming that I will eventually make a pinned tweet for finally when stuff gets announced. Other than that, I made a game. You can find it on itch.io. Here's a link in the chat. You can see it for $1. It's I don't know. Kiana, how would you explain my game?
Party games where you strike the most dramatic, silly poses you can.
Yeah, it was for a game jam. For you only have one move. It's one mechanic, and yeah, it's super awesome.
Fantastic. Okay, so I have been Lauren, I'm pretty sure, tonight. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm That Salty Ginger over on Twitter, part of the team here at Tales from the Grim. You can see what I'm doing on my Twitter. I'm here every Sunday night and every Monday afternoon into evening. And that's mostly where you can find me nowadays. I have Salty Sweet Games again with Kiana, and we're going to be playing some games and doing some one-shots. Going to have a spooky October full of fun stuff. And I will see you around. Greg, do we want to go raid somebody?
We certainly do.
Let's certainly raid Scratikish.
Okay, Scratikish is going to be certainly raided.
Here we come. The raid cry is trash fire. See, it's short. Short. I did it.
Okay, we're raiding. Anything else you want to...
No.
Have fun, everybody. We'll see you.